Alrighty. First and foremost, don't I look cool? Anyway, that's beside the point. And so I want to highlight this one part because I like it, So going to church, Catholic church, for 6 months, it's a wild thing to believe in God. It's really is, And so during those, months, I've seen the most diabolical garbage shit you've ever seen in your fucking entire life. And then you keep on seeing it, So it's one thing to see, oh yeah, like a kid getting abused. Not a kid getting abused, but a kid that was abused. It's one thing to see that. But to just see it over and over again, the word is called despair. That's the word. And so months of seeing this, you get to a level where it's just you and God. You know what I mean? No longer the angels. No. It's just you and God. And so I want to paint this picture because I like it. And so imagine, I'm standing here on this, and then there's a valley, very dark valley right here. And then on the other side, there's another, ground. I'm standing there, and then, God's to my left. Jesus, for the Muslims. Jesus is on my left. And it's like I see the dark valley. And it's like I'm like, oh, okay, got it. And I don't complain, it's not, I don't, I think the crucifixion was much, much, much worse than whatever I've seen. But I've seen a lot of fucking shit. But I think, the crucifixion was much, much worse because during those, months of seeing all this fucking garbage, there was one point where I was just like, or multiple points where it's just like, man, I just want to die. You know what I mean? I just want to die. But there was one point specifically, and like, I wanted to die, but it's like, God wanted me to feel that, It's like, the only thing that's stopping me from dying is the sacrifice on the cross. And that was just like, because I go all the way to the fucking end, right up to the fucking cliff. You know what I mean? Not literally, not physically, right up to the cliff. And then God's just like, yeah, dumb nigga, the only reason you're fucking alive is because what I fucking did, you know what I mean? And it's like, I felt that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so many times I just want to fucking die, you know what I mean? Because it's one thing to see, some diabolical fucking garbage. It's another thing to keep on seeing it. And so there's just one word, it's called despair. And so, again, I want to paint this picture because you get to a point where it's just the angels, they're fucking, I'm fucking, God, you fucking take care of this fucking case. What the fuck is going on here? You know what I mean? And so I'm standing here. There's a massive dark valley. And I don't complain. I don't go to God. I don't go, God, you know what? You fucking go fuck yourself. No, I just, I believe in God. Go to church. You know what I mean? And so God's to my left. And I knew it. And it's just like, oh, I'm going to go through some more fucking garbage. How great. You know what I mean? And so you go through the fucking, this dark fucking valley. You know what I mean? Fucking dogs just fucking, trying to bite you, nibble you. You're just fucking walking through there. You know what I mean? and then eventually, you fucking make it out of the valley, provided, you believe in God. It's, for me, it's pretty fucking easy, but I mean, I've seen a lot of fucking shit, you know what I mean? It's a lot, and it's like, I enjoy it. It's because you get, supernatural fucking grace in order to fucking deal with the amount of fucking garbage. And so I appreciate it. But it's like, there's just one verse in the book of Revelation. If the days were not shortened, no one would survive. And I'm like, yes, yes, yes. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? What the fuck? You know? Just simply, what the fuck? And so hopefully, this, paints an image, and I like it because I have, like, one of the most unique experiences in the whole fucking entire world, you know what I mean? And on top of it, a lot of money in heaven, which I'm fucking, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a lot. But, this is why I'm, perfect, it's my honor, not yours. But yeah, hopefully this makes sense, I mean, just wow. Just literally just wow. But obviously I want to give, a little bit, encouragement, guys, believe in God, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's great, you know what I mean? But yeah, hopefully, like, hopefully you guys believe in God, it's really easy. I know from personal experience it's really easy. It's actually, in fact, like the Holy Bible, it's a great read, I know it's a really great read, it's like a fighting against temptation. It's pretty fucking easy, it's not that difficult, and so, thumbs up. Pray the rosary, hopefully, like, just believe in God, simply,